folks, how are you? Welcome to the Woods Miller channel. Anyway, we got a pretty nice calm day here. So I got some jobs lined up. Some trees to fall. A few of them, different jobs. So those ones kind of always just kind of stay on the back burner, and then when you get good days with no wind really, or very mild. I think there's maybe, like today is calling for just a slight 5k breeze, so that's that's not bad. Like you can work with that. So but for falling trees and that, like I pretty much don't even do it if it's calling for even like 10-15k stuff. I pretty much will even just leave it, right? There's just too much to risk, especially, bigger trees, dropping those, by houses, structures, whatever, right? You can't go wrong. You can't mess them up. So it's not worth the risk, right? So not to say like there's not days where, you wouldn't fall with wind, the right wind, right? Occasionally, if it's the right wind, and it's a steady hold, like say, you got a tree, hanging to the east, and you got a west wind, and you want this tree going to the east there. That type of scenario, like when the wind is in your favor, is basically what I'm trying to say. So, but generally, even at that, right, like wind can swirl, it can change, it can bounce off stuff, so you really got to be careful with it. So ideally, rule of thumb for me anyway, I try to avoid falling trees with significant wind. So anyway, I spent the morning doing some other stuff, and we're just going to load up and go to this guy's place. I don't know if we got three mature red pines here that this older guy here wants to get down, and they're right by his house. They're right by the hydro lines, the usual suspects, right? So anyway, we'll get loaded up and see what we can get down there today. Okay, so here's the red pines here, house on the left, hydro up on the left, or on the right there, and then his hydro lines just running right behind these trees. So originally I just wanted to put them right here, so but I wanted to use a line as well. There's some branches hung up with each other. We got the hydro line literally like right on the edge of this tree here. So obviously this was the easy shot here. I tried pulling the truck out, I was sinking, all that stuff there, right? So change of plans. We're gonna just climb these ones and drop them down right underneath where they are. So right under there. I mean, they're an easy climb. I don't want to make a mess of the lawn here, right? It's already got tire tracks going through, so right here, that's where we're going. Okay, so we're up at our first cutting point here. Watch out for that one. Yeah, I got that hanger right here. So I better get up a little bit more, get past that. I think there's something big over on the side there, but okay, so I get this. This one I'll be careful with. It's kind of, actually, I gotta detangle that as well. I'm gonna cut that one piece here. Get that out of the way there. Handle. tangled stuff right in my face here. Hung up there pretty good. There you go. Hey? Oh, I'm okay for now, thanks, so, yeah. Well, the breeze has picked up a little bit here today, so. Alright, well, turn this off for now, maybe put it back on when we're up at the top.
Hey, that'd be fun, they all know. You don't work.
I don't know what's getting filmed or what here, but so a little slow go through here. We got some big limbs. They're right over this hydro line here, so I just got to make sure I don't drop any out. I'm probably gonna have to like walk out on one of these limbs to get this big heavy one here, so that's probably the hardest limb to deal with. After that, everything else is pretty much straight away. Still got to be careful, but oh, yeah. Perfect. Strap off. So I'm not gonna tangle up in anything now.
I'll do it.
So, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that for now. Might need to walk out on there or this one. Yeah, no, yeah, she's gusting up. It's a little more than what it was calling for. So, yeah. So that I don't know. I might be able to push that. Just push that from here. If I can see how much reach I can get on that. Nope. I mean, it wouldn't snag up. I think maybe just touch that, but if I'm gonna do that, then I got to get these out of the way first. So gotta make sure I can get enough arm on that to push it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have to really, if I side cut that, I hope, leave some leverage here so I can like push. So I gotta leave a bit of a nub here so I can hold on that and then push on this. So let's get this out of the way. I'll get this off to maybe about here. And then I'm gonna cut on the side here and try to guide it over as much as I can. That's gonna be the plan here, I think. So, let's try to get set up for that. Not too much because I want this to carry over a bit, so hung up. Set up for this one. Probably the toughest limb to get, just proximity to the power line there in the size of it, right? She's a bigger limb for sure. So I'm gonna get in a bit more. Get some good leverage here. Got the ground crew down there. Doing a good job. The old mom and pop. So, yeah. I'm gonna cut this on the side and just, I hope I can just manhandle that away from that line there. Yeah, I know that wind's not helping nothing. I don't feel like I have any leverage right now. Trying to get up a tiny bit here. I need a little more push on that. I think, right? Actually, no, yeah. I'm just going to tighten it a bit. Get up just a tiny bit here, yeah. So, yeah. See, that wind is kind of pushing on that just ever so slightly, eh? I just don't want to. I don't want her to sit down on that limb or that line. I don't think it will snag on it, but see, I should have brought my handsaw in here too. So, yeah. I might let that breeze go here a little bit too. You know, unless I cut her from the other side and I give her a pull with a little bit of breeze going here that feels like it's going to be fighting me a bit. All I got to do is get this over like 4 feet or so. more cut. Just a tiny bit. There you go. Perfect. Beautiful. Texture. Oh yeah. Yeah, the rest, I mean, there's some longer ones, like a couple here, but they're not, I'm not worried about those touching the line, so we're basically smooth sailing for the rest of this stuff, so just keep picking away. I don't know, check back in a minute. Oh, my eyes are getting bad. Oh my god. Well, we're making our way here, folks. Another 12 feet or so to the top. I got a little bit of gust and wind, so I got to get up as much as I can in this, because I mean the lean of this is, you know, it's not a horrible lean, but it is out over, and this line isn't that far off. It's only about, especially if you're going from the tip, you know, you're probably only sitting about 5 feet off of that line if it was to go straight down, so that's not a lot of wiggle room. So I'm gonna have to get up there and have some good leverage to be able to push it either down and just brush it off there, because I don't have a lot of room right there. You're kind of threading the needle to put it there, but we'll see. And then if I can get it off the front here, but I'll see what the lean is like. It might be kind of leaning out too far to do that, so I'll know more once I get up. So anyway, I'll check in a minute. Right, so we're right up at the top. I had to come up here. I just don't trust this little hole that I have here. Plus these branches sticking out on this other tree here, so I need this to go right down there. So yeah, nice small little top, a few more branches to trim off of it, and then we'll just drop it off. Without having to send a big pot. Good. There you go, I'm gonna push that top off. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna pull it out that side. Oh, I did too. You prick. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Fucking ran out of gas. And that's why you bring your handsaw off with you. Huh, you fucking idiot. Not quite enough to get it either. Ah, man, that's a fail. That, my friends, is a fail. And there wasn't even a ton of branches on here, but so I mean, I gotta get the bigger saw, but fuck, I gotta get that off first. So I'll bring the big saw up, hang it, and then fucking wind. Yeah, the wind. Yeah, it's picked up a lot. I wasn't expecting this. A bunch of rain moved in here, so I got back up here. I got the YouTube fail because my saw ran out of gas when I got up here and I didn't have my handsaw with me. Now I gotta keep from one more fail because I got the wind blowing straight north back from the north here, which is right where this power line is sitting here. So I don't want the wind taking this. It's a small top, but still, that hangs up on there. Yeah, that snags up on there, you know, it could pull it off. So obviously you don't want that happening. And I just keep getting these little gusts of fucking wind here. It's not the stuff that I want at all. So I can't really get behind this to push it. Let me try to reposition here. Yeah, I don't want it. That's the hydro line right there. So the wind takes that, you know, if it sits on there, you don't want that. Do all this work to avoid doing shit like that. So I'm just gonna gingerly snip and it's close. Alright, I got a little break in the wind here. If I can get her here quick, that should be good. There she goes. Good, and it didn't land on my saw. Okay, so now I gotta pull the saw up and put this thing down. Probably wrecking my camera right now. It's pissing rain all over it. It's not waterproof. So. Oh, it's a cheapy one anyway. It's raining pretty good here. Come on. Yeah, so like I said, I priced these trees. I priced them as bombing them out in the front yard there. I don't know. The guy was kind of wanting a more cut down over here, and said, well, that's more work. And I'm like, so But I said, okay, you know what, whatever. I kept the same price. Get him down for the old guy. So, bumping into everything here. I don't want to step on my rope here either. My rope, watch it. Yeah, I gotta get down enough to get my rope anyway. Just gotta pull that saw up. Yeah, has she ever taken a shitty turn here this weather? Fuck me. I was gonna pull the pin too because there was thunder. I didn't actually see any lightning, but there was a bit of thunder going on there. I was watching for about a half hour. Yeah, this has turned into a crappy day. Not what I was kind of bargaining for here. Pull this freaking. I don't want to climb up this tree again though, so I got to get this thing down.